not to wear a helmet? That is the question. Joe Dobransky wants all motorcyclists to wear a helmet. In July 2005, Joe's son Scott was killed on his motorcycle. Scott, who had just returned from a tour in Iraq, was not wearing a DOT-approved motorcycle helmet. He is one of the many Florida motorcyclists who died while not wearing a motorcycle helmet on Florida's roadways that year. In 2008, nearly 500 Florida motorcyclists died in motorcycle accidents. Two-thirds of the fatalities were not wearing motorcycle helmets. Since Florida repealed the helmet law in 2001, there have been almost 4,000 motorcycle deaths, of over which half were not wearing helmets. Now we must examine the increasing fatalities and injuries since the repeal was enacted, the fact that novelty helmets do not provide safety to motorcyclists in accidents, and then explore solutions to entice motorcyclists to wear the proper headgear. In Florida, motorcyclists over 21 must have a minimum of $10,000 medical insurance to be exempt from wearing a helmet. Motorcyclists under 21 years old are required by law to wear a helmet, no exceptions. In 2001 through 2002, almost 50% of non-helmeted riders under 21 were killed as compared to just 25% the 2 previous years before the repeal. Among non-helmeted riders, fatalities in Florida increased from 15 in 1998 to nearly 200 in 2002. Fatalities of non-helmeted riders made up 2/3 of the total motorcycle deaths in 2002. Since 2000, nationwide fatalities in non-helmeted motorcycle accidents have increased from 3,000 to 6,000 every year, as shown in PowerPoint slide number 4. During that same time, the fatalities for helmeted riders have declined from 7,000 to 3,000 each year. According to the Florida Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles, in the first full year following the helmet law repeal, there were almost 2,000 motorcyclists who sustained serious injury and nearly 4,000 who sustained lesser injury. These numbers are 50% higher than the amount of the injuries in 1999, the year before the helmet law was enacted. The Florida Agency for Healthcare Administration states that in the first year of the repeal, there were approximately 5,000 motorcyclists admitted to hospitals for short-term treatment. This statistic is 40% greater than the 3,500 admissions during the prior year of the repeal. According to the DOT HURT study, helmeted motorcyclists have a significantly lower risk of sustaining lower neck injuries. Victims involved in motorcycle helmet accidents are 1/3 less likely to suffer fatal injuries than non-helmeted motorcyclists. James Reichenbach, 2005 president of American Bikers Aim Toward Education in Florida, disagrees. He believes that statistics don't show the accurate cause of deaths, which often result from chest or other body injuries. In dollars and cents, our medical costs for motorcyclists injured in accidents went up more than 100%, from 21 million to 44 million in the years prior and before the repeal. One note, for states such as Arkansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, and Texas eliminate all rider helmet requirements, and their fatalities increased 150%. Now let's look at the different types of motorcycle helmets that are available. The DOT has approved only certain types of helmets that are clearly marked DOT approved on the back of every helmet. A DOT approved helmet goes through rigorous testing to be certified. A DOT approved helmet must have heavy foam padding embedded within the helmet, be made of reinforced carbon fiber, and be able to endure an impact of up to 20 miles per hour. The full-face helmet, such as in PowerPoint slide number 7, is DOT approved and provides the best protection for the motorcycle rider. The half helmet in PowerPoint slide 7, also referred to as Shorty, has essentially the same front design as a full-face helmet. The half helmet provides the minimum coverage generally allowed by law in the U.S. Unlike full-face helmets, half helmets are also prone to shift, and sometimes they will come off the rider's head during an accident. Novelty helmets in PowerPoint slide 7, or skid plates as they are appropriately nicknamed, do not have the DOT stamp of approval. This type of helmet provides the least amount of protection for the rider. Usually riders wear this type of helmet to make a statement or to look cool. According to the World Health Organization.com, the National Highway Traffic Safety Association tested 7 of the popular novelty helmets to determine their safety standard. None of them came close to the standard. In fact, the helmets failed its tests in 3 areas. Novelty helmets fail to absorb impact energy during an accident, and they have little or no energy absorbing liners. That means that someone wearing a novelty helmet will have 100% probability of occurring a fatal head injury in an accident. Novelty helmets lack the design characteristics to prevent excessive penetrations. In every novelty helmet test, a striker was able to penetrate the helmet shell. All novelty helmets fail the strap retention requirement tests. A retention system is essential to ensure the helmet will remain on the rider's head. I would like to suggest ways to increase motorcycle riders to wear DOT-approved helmets. Number one, take a motorcycle safety class to learn about the steps to be a safe rider. According to MotorcycleSafetyFoundation.com, they offer safety classes across the country at a very reasonable rate. Motorcycle Safety Foundation Basic Rider Course teaches fundamentals that every rider should know, from proper headgear to basic motorcycle control. In July 2008, the Florida legislature began mandating that the motorcycle riders attend a safety course to obtain a license and register their vehicles, a move that safety experts say will make the roadway safer for everyone. Number two, I would also suggest writing to your local member of Congress to re-examine the motorcycle helmet law repeal. Let them know that the helmet law repeal is not and has not worked since its inception in 2001. Let them know the cost of health care for motorcyclists involved in accidents are increasing every year. Number three, law enforcement need to enforce the helmet law here in Florida. They should routinely stop non-helmeted motorcyclists that appear over 21 and check to see if they have the proper medical insurance. They should check riders that appear under 21 that are not wearing helmets and issue citations if they need to. Finally, the helmet makers need to make the DOT-approved helmets cool for the motorcycle riders. They should design helmets that would appeal to riders of all different ages. They should survey motorcyclists and see what type of DOT-approved helmet they would prefer to wear on a regular basis. They should start a Wear Your Helmet campaign with the new designs. We have examined the increasing fatalities of non-helmeted riders and the inferior quality of novelty helmets. We must act now to ensure the safety of all motorcyclists in Florida and all across America. The doctors are not sure if the helmet could have saved Scott Dobransky, though he suffered severe head trauma. Joe Dobransky is sure of one thing. He believes all riders should wear a DOT-approved helmet. I think I'll take his advice.